Oh man, I can tell you. I remember back in 2016, I did this video on my old channel entitled "White Men Do Not Deserve Black Women," and I'm gonna tell you, them damn swirlers came out in droves and tried to explain to me how white men are so more deserving of black women than black men. They put every single black man under the bus to be ran over 1,000 fucking times, and told me why they think that it's best for them to swirl because they don't have a choice. You always have a choice. There's always a choice, all right? You know, I'm going to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. When I hear people say that these white people who date black people are getting the best of black people, they're really not. I've especially heard that when it comes to white men and black females. They say the best black females are being taken by white men. No, they're not. You can tell me that they have these spectacular, wonderful jobs that they get paid so much money from, but it doesn't matter what kind of job the woman has or what kind of job the black man has. That's what the non-black woman, preferably to them, white women most of the time, okay? You're not getting the best black people because the best black people don't practice self-hatred. The best black people know that their only choice is to be with a black person because it's the only way. I know you can hear me. I'm just shouting just to shout, but stressing it. The only way that you can create black children is to be with a black person. A black man plus a black woman equals what? Ding, ding, ding! Black children. What do black children grow up to be? Tomorrow's future and the future of the black community. Tomorrow's black men and black women. It is up to us as black men and black women in this community to teach our children to love themselves enough that they will not make the mistakes of our ancestors. And I shouldn't even really say our ancestors. Our ancestors have made mistakes by trusting these people to begin with, and they got themselves put into slavery. But also our elders who lived back in the 50s or 60s, who fought for so-called civil rights, but really only wanted to be with these types of people in the so-called dominant society for sexual access and for interracial marriage, okay? We don't want the children of tomorrow in the black community to make the same mistakes that these people have made, because all it is going to do is it's going to erase our existence. It's going to destroy our DNA. I don't know why any black person would want to destroy their DNA with these people. I don't know why any black person would think that it was ever a good idea to integrate to begin with. We were doing just fine by ourselves, and I will continue to reference this. Look at Black Wall Street. Look at the Harlem Renaissance. Nobody but black people did that. Black people put that to work, and they made it a reality. Black Wall Street was nothing but black people. It was totally black people that did this, okay? This is black people at their best. They had everything. They depend on each other. They helped each other out, all right? One little lie about a black man raping a white woman, and all that goes to flames because the people who can't stand to see us do on our own, who tell us that we need to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, destroyed what we built on our own, okay? They steal our history. They try to make it their own. They steal our inventions and try to make it their own. This is not a hateful video. What I say in my videos is not hateful. What I say in my videos are facts. These people do this all the time. They tell us we whine, bitch, moan, and complain, but they're the ones that whine, bitch, moan, and complain the most. It is up to us to teach our children to love themselves enough that they will not make the mistakes of these people. We don't need to see these mistakes happen any longer. And like I did just the other day, uploading the video about the Congo, where they have the Democratic Republic of Congo, which does not allow Caucasians of any kind, women or men, to sleep, have sex and sexual relationships or even marriage with the Africans over there. That needs to be practiced everywhere, because interracial dating does nothing for black people. It only makes you look like a slave. It only makes you look like a self-hating clown like you are. And that's exactly what I'm talking about in this video when I talk about the people that I'm talking about in this particular type of video. They're doing nothing for themselves but looking like slaves. That's all they're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, the best black people are not being taken by white people at all. You may say because these people have a certain type of job, or they have a certain type of money, or because this particular black woman looks beautiful, or this particular black man makes this amount of money, and you think he's handsome, that the best black people are the ones that take pride in being black. They don't hate themselves. They don't worship white people or anybody else but their own people. They don't throw their people under the bus. They don't take on the colonizer's mindset. Okay? They're not even attracted to those type of people. They only have an attraction for their own people. They see the good in their people, even though they know that there are bad in us as well. They see the good in our people. They give a damn about the youth. They give a damn about the future, the children of the community growing up. They're all about black people, okay? They're not going to get along with every single black person, but they're going to do their best to get along with as many black people as possible and practice black love. And that's basically all it takes, ladies and gentlemen, to be a good black person as far as I'm concerned. You love your community. You love yourself. You love your black man and sister, okay? Your black brother and sister, I should say. These people take pride in who they are. They don't hate themselves when they look in the mirror. They don't hate their skin. They don't want to bleach their skin. They don't want to talk like a valley girl, or they don't want to talk like some sort of white man talks. They don't change the way they talk because they want to be accepted by these certain types of people. They don't write books on how to attract certain types of men, okay? They don't preach hatred in their own community from within and tell their men to stop dating the women. They don't tell their women to stop dating the men. They don't have to tell women how to attract other races of men, because the only race of man that matters when you are a true black person, when you are the best of the black community, is your own man and your own woman. So you can miss me, and I mean miss me all the way, when you tell me, and anybody tells me or tells you, that white people are getting the best black women, the best black men. No, they're not. Self-hating people have an attraction for people outside of their own community, people that put those people in front of their own community, that take on their mindset. They're not the best black people. They're the worst of us. And I say good riddance to them. Those are the people that go to the sunken place and cannot find their way back up to the surface because they have gone too deep into the water and they have drowned in it. They drowned in an ocean full of hatred, self-hatred for that matter. So the next time that I ever hear, and I heard this many times, but the next time that you hear it, the next time I hear it, I'm going to use this same analogy, this same answer, this same response that I just said in this video. They're not the best. The best black people care about themselves. They care about each other. They want to create more black people. They don't do the work of white supremacy. They know that racism exists. They don't chase after white men and white women. They don't make books on it. They don't even teach their own people to, hate each other. The only people in the black community that other black people need to separate themselves from are these type of people, because these people have been indoctrinated through integration. Integration was never a good idea. Never. We lost our identity. We lost who we were. We took on their traits, their identity. We learned more about white people in school than even white people learned about themselves. We know more about them than they know about themselves. We didn't learn about Malcolm X, really. We didn't learn about all the stuff that we contributed to this world that I've talked about in numerous videos and you heard in other videos. The inventions that we made. We may have heard about Martin Luther King. We might have heard about Harriet Tubman, but we didn't hear a lot about that. We didn't find out about little babies getting fed to crocodiles and the emasculation of black men, the rapes that took place. You know how they created these biracial people, these octoroons, through these rapes that they did with these slave women. They didn't want us to learn that because they don't want us to get angry about what has been happening to us from day one when we met them and interacted with them. They want us to be good little slaves, good little boys and girls that do what they say while they'll give the orders and we just obey and follow. It's a new day now. That's not happening anymore. It's just not happening anymore. So with that being said, I'm about to end the video now. I just wanted to make this response, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comments section. This video is not hateful at all. This video is just a response, and it's basically just it's just facts. And I'm not just saying facts to say facts. It's facts. Self-hating black people are not the best of the black community. Black people who love themselves, who are B1, and about black men and black women and black love and black children, those are the best of the community.